You're excited to be tough. You have underlying uncertainty. You have a wish to be powerful.
Perfect. We need a.
All right, not that convincing. Okay, so what you're looking at is Harmon Leon. How do I explain this? Harmon, you better explain what's going on here.
Well, basically, I infiltrate places, and in this segment, I'm infiltrating a drag king convention. So basically, I'm a man posing as a woman who's posing as a man.
Okay, so people are supposed to think you're a woman.
Yeah,
there.
who's
Okay.
posing as a man.
So I got to tell you, I love your stuff, but not that convincing. Well, wait, we'll see about that. Anyway, Harmon Leon does this for a living, basically. He infiltrates places, and here he is.
Infiltrating you.
Infiltrating
really?
KRON. I don't know how he did it. Guard. Oh, guard.
Oh, guard.
So he's written for National Lampoon, and he's turned this into an amazing shtick. He's now doing an Infiltrator column for Penthouse magazine?
Yeah.
Are you doing it fully clothed? Or?
No, it's just regular infiltration, and yes, I am fully clothed while I do it.
So what are you going to be infiltrating?
Well, the first one is I'm infiltrating the fun world of repo men in Reno.
So are you going to try to fake it as a repo guy?
No, I'm actually just going to go along with them and just see, you know, that dangerous job, which is repo men. But then you have the fun stuff like drag kings, where I got to get in touch with my inner woman who likes to dress as a man. And ended up performing in front of 500 drag kings and fooling them.
Now, for better or for worse, this is the kind of stuff that probably never would have been produced 10 years ago. I'm not that. No,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't know how it got under the radar.
I say that in the nicest way possible, but because of the internet now.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff, really, 10 years ago? Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, so Strike TV is a video channel on the internet where the infiltrator basically infiltrates his way into your computer. That's right, right.
It's a web series on the internet, and it came about after the writer's strike. They formed this web network, and people like Bob Newhart and guys from The Daily Show have web series on there. So it's like the wonderful world of the internet has brought us the Infiltrator.
For example, this. Would you explain what's going on here?
Oh, this is I went out and see if a crazy person can buy a gun in America by getting really drunk and trying to buy guns and assault weapons. And there I am at a shooting range with homemade targets that I brought. Like the boss and the girlfriend shot at close range.
I mean, you are convincing. Why anybody would even let you hold a gun? Much less fire one is unbelievable.
Well, basically, you got to take the safety test, and it's like 20 questions. I think I got 19 out of the 20 wrong. But guess what? In mere seconds, I'm firing off some heat at a target that I hand drew to look like my boss.
Now, you have gotten caught over the years, though.
I have gotten caught.
For example.
But it's always at the funniest places. You wouldn't think you'd get caught, like a celebrity impersonators convention where I dress as a fourth-rate Austin Powers impersonator.
So wait a minute, you were impersonating an impersonator?
Yeah.
Wow.
It gets a bit tricky. It's blowing your mind, right?
If it weren't blown already. And so what happened? You just were not good enough?
Well...
You know what the old saying is, don't try to impersonate
basically,
yeah.
Those guys are pros and surely can spot a true phony imitating someone famous rather than a professional imitating someone famous. And I got outed mid-convention as an imposter impersonator.
Well,
got shown the door.
Oh,
Get out. Yeah. Well, they had the news there, and I kind of tried to a little bit hog camera time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was kind of like dancing a little too crazy behind 3 Shania Twains.
That's the sin.
And then I got screamed at by a Joan Rivers impersonator so angry, she screamed at me completely out of character. Yeah.
Much more intimidating.
This isn't Halloween, you know, she says.
Okay, so you went to Iraq as an impersonator.
Yeah, that's I wanted to infiltrate the world of war correspondence. So on my budget, the next best thing was I went to this village that the U.S. military set up. It's outside of Palm Springs, where they actually hire actors to play Iraqi villagers in a 24/7 training scenario. So it's all these out-of-work Hollywood actors.
Yeah.
We get to work all the time,
That's great.
24/7.
And low budget war correspondence. That's fabulous.
Interesting place.
So you also do a comedy bit. So we said we'd give a plug to your comedy.
Oh yeah, I have a show tonight at the SF Playhouse, 533 Sutter Street, 8:30. So it's my show, Ironic Not Ironic. Also on the bill, Colin Mayhem and Mike Spiegelman.
This is how we lure them in. We get them to give plugs, and then the producer yells, "Gotta go, gotta go."
Yeah, and I like to plug my website if we can.
We already did. See
oh,
that?
right.
Look
oh,
down.
yeah, there
See
we
that?
go. Good.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you've infiltrated this long enough. The producer's yelling, we gotta infiltrate some commercials. Marty and Isabel are now going to impersonate two anchors, and convincingly.